Hi, welcome to this short introduction video all about Year 1. Firstly, we'd just like to introduce ourselves. My name's Mrs Hayton-Brooke.
And I'm Miss Luxford, as you already know.
So this is our staff team for Year 1. Some of the photographs aren't quite on screen, but as soon as they've been taken, they'll be added to the school website. So myself and Miss Luxford are the class teachers. We've also got Mrs Jackson, Mrs Kramer, Miss Hopgood, Miss Flanagan, Miss Gregory and Mrs Brannigan, who was formerly known as
Miss Storer. So our learning environment in Year 1 is quite similar to what it was in reception. We have writing areas, we have a maths area, we have our reading nooks. We also have a little shop, which was formerly the home corner in EYFS. We've adapted it now to a shop, so they're allowed to do discovery time throughout the day at different points, which really emphasises the learning, and it's still that learning through play that they loved in reception.
You'll already be familiar with the PE uniform. Our PE days in Year 1 are on Monday and on Friday, and the children, we ask them to come into school in their PE uniform, ready for the day. That means we can spend longer doing the fun stuff outdoors. And the uniform is indoors, black shorts and a white t-shirt is perfect. Pumps are ideal for indoors as well. Whereas when we're going outside, especially in the colder months, we recommend that children wear something a little bit warmer, such as joggers, maybe a hooded top, and appropriate footwear, not pumps outside though, please.
So throughout the year we'll be learning all different things. It's slightly different to EYFS's. We now have history and geography as a set subject, as well as art and DT. So throughout the year we'll be doing different topics. They may change, as some of them aren't set in stone yet, but you can access this on the website as well, which will update as we go through the year.
So reading expectations are similar to early years. So every child ideally will be reading 3 times a week. If the children would like to read more than that, that's absolutely amazing. And we recommend at least 15 minutes. The children will have a reading book inside their reading wallet, along with some tricky words to practice as well. And if you could make a comment in the diary and sign it, then we'll be counting those. And we have a display in the classroom that keeps a record of where the children are up to on their reading challenge, where they'll be rewarded with certificates in our special assembly and potentially become a superhero reader by the end of the year. Alongside reading, we send home homework on a Friday, and that is a back-to-back sheet with a small English and a small maths task, something that's slightly challenging but very achievable for the children. If you do have any questions about homework at any point though, we're available at the end of the day, any of the members of staff, or you could contact us via the school office. Spellings will always be set on Spelling Shed on the Friday, and when you log in, the login will be in the back of the children's reading diary, and when you log in, the spellings for the week will be set in a game format, so the children can practice. They can use the keyboard or they can use the mouse, which will take a little bit of practice initially. And there's also the opportunity to go on to number bots, which we would love them to have a go of for 15 minutes a week as a recommendation.
So we still use the school website, so anything that we mentioned today is most likely on the website somewhere. You can also find all the key dates and things like that we'll be doing throughout the year. You can also find instructions for Spelling Shed and things like that on there as well. But obviously, again, if you have any questions of how to use the website, please come to us or speak to the office as well. Also, we really pride ourselves on our attendance. We did so well last year at getting everybody into school. This year is just the same. We still would really like them in at 8:45 because we do so much learning from 8:45 till 9. And obviously, if they do come in after 9 o'clock, it will be classed as absent. So please try your best to get them in before that 9 o'clock register time.
So the school uniform, just a quick recap, you can see some pictures on the screen there. You may want to pause and zoom in and have a little look at that. Grey skirt or trousers, pinafores, summer dresses, and white polo shirts are wonderful. The school jumpers, they can be with or without the school logo. No hoodies please, and smart, sensible black shoes would be wonderful. We do ask that the children only wear small studded earrings for health and safety, things like PE, make sure they don't get caught. Watches are super, especially as we're moving through school and the children are becoming more familiar with telling the time. If you could practice reading the time and telling the time at home as well, that would be wonderful. Things like o'clock, past. Digital watches and analogue watches are wonderful. Smart watches, we do ask that the children don't wear. Step counters, perfectly fine, as you can see on the image on the screen. And no jewellery, please, unless it is a religious purpose jewellery.
So we would absolutely love some reading volunteers as well throughout the school. It's an amazing opportunity to support the children around school and the children maybe in the class that your child is in, and it really helps them develop that skill that they can obviously take all through life, and it would be great if you would be part of that journey with them. If you really want to be a reading volunteer, then please have a chat with the office and we will put you in touch with the relevant staff. Yeah, it'd be amazing if anyone could have spare time to do it.
Thank you for listening to our short introduction video. We look forward to meeting you either outside at the end of the day or at parents' evening. We've already had a couple of days with your children and I'm sure Miss will agree they're absolutely wonderful. They've settled in really, really well into year one and we're excited for an exciting year ahead. It's going to be great. We look forward to meeting you. Thank you.
Bye.